I'm in the game. I'm in the game. Hello, I'm in the video with my daddy.
What is going on, everybody? So today we're going to talk about tools that I use. For the most part, a lot of these are going to be the same, whether it's a model, model 3D print, you know, um, some of them might vary a little bit. Some of them are used for just specific things, but for the most part, they're all basically interchangeable with whatever I'm doing. So Mark Batson over at 007 asked the question about tools and the tools we use. I put a link in my description for his channel, the video that he did. So if you want, go check that out. But let's get into it a little bit. So some of the smaller tools that I have, and they're these alligator clips. Okay, they're just on a. Actually, what they are on is these paint brushes that are basically a piece of crap. I basically clip the end of it off and use these for the ends, because then when you stick them in like the paint booth, there's holes, there's these ridges, and it goes right to the ridge, and I won't let it go through. It's actually pretty nice. That's one of the tools. Clamps at Harbor Freight Special, there's a bunch of these. At one point I had like 20 of these. Now I'm like down to 4 or 5. And then I also have these. These are they're made in the US. I don't know who makes them, but I have all different sizes of these. Like I got them in a, space auction. So like I said, it's actually, these are really helpful. Just to hold stuff. Paint brushes. I have all kinds of paint brushes. I have come here. I have the Walmart specials. Okay. And then I have a little bit better. I have the Army Painter stuff for fine detail. And then I have a set. I don't remember. I think these are Nicro Pro. But I bought 2 of these cases, but there's all kinds of. I got paint brushes for a while. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. Okay, so things that cut. There's going to be a bunch of different things in this category. So I'm not any different. I have number 11 X-Acto blade. I probably have about 5 of these that I've accumulated. I don't use them very much. Scalpel. I have, these are like automotive. When I was a lot attendant, sharpen, cut, and then, put it away, right, without cutting yourself. And it's a miracle if you make that happen. I try to keep these put away. There was razor blade knife. Oh, come on. Razor blade knife, my Milwaukee. my only Milwaukee tool. I don't know where I picked this up, but it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of stuck at the moment, but you can flick it open. It's pretty cool. Another type of razor blade knife. This is what I use for making like Halloween helmets, like the Voltron helmet I made on my channel a long time ago. These are the knives I use for that. And I think that's about it in the cutting category. Like I said, I have a bunch of Dremel stuff, but that's going to come up later. Now I have my nippers. Okay, so this is a Citadel pair. Just a cheap Citadel pair. Came with a bunch of paint. They do have an upgraded version of this, which is supposed to be pretty awesome. But I bought these at Walmart. I think these are $5, and this was in the jewelry section. Like, they have a little bitty crimp spot. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a crimp spot there. Yeah. There's another. Yeah, I have those two. I have small needle nose pliers. And just cool stuff like that. I have, these are surgical tweezers. These things are so nice. They, like, it doesn't take much pressure to hold something. These are super, super nice. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically cutting and holding, paintbrushes. Now we're going to get into glue. And I'm not any different. I have Gorilla Glue. This stuff is awesome until that brush starts to get clumped up. And then it's kind of a nightmare. It's bad. It's all bad after that point. So I usually end up throwing a bunch of these away. That's that. I have the Insta Set. I just actually got a bottle of this, so I've been using it quite a bit to put models and stuff together. This is Gorilla Glue that like foams up. I'm not a big fan of this. And I always buy this on mistake because I think it's the other one. But I usually end up using this stuff for like bases, dioramas, underneath the car, exhaust, that kind of stuff. And then Evergreen Canopy Glue. This stuff is amazing. I wish I would have found this like 10 years ago. They probably didn't make it then, but love this stuff. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. It is awesome. And then Army Painter has, I'm on an Army Painter kick, but here's the basing glue for that. And then I have contact cement. Now, when you're doing bases and stuff and you super glue and the other thing won't hold it, this absolutely will. No problem whatsoever. Let's see. I use just sandpaper from the automotive section. I usually stay at like 400, 600. I need to try to find some more of the like 2,500 and above. Let's see. All right. Now I have airbrushes. I have a bunch. My workhorse is the Posh H. I love that thing. I used that thing back in the early 2000s when I was helping make furniture. That's what we used to spray glue believe it or not. That thing will spray anything. If it'll spray glue, it'll spray paint, no problem. So the other airbrushes I have like 2 Chinese airbrushes. Just simple, basic. One's a 5, one's a 3. I have a Sotar, a 105, and a Patriot 105. The Extreme. I've never used the Extreme. I've had it for a long time. I need to actually get it out and start using it. When we start doing some of these other figures, I wanna try to start using that. Yeah. And then additives for paint. Now I use matte medium, glazing medium, and slow dry medium. And I kind of do kind of like this bottle. I'll put like 5 drops of each, and then you can see how then once you shake it up, it gets pretty pliable. So but yeah, I love this stuff. This stuff works awesome in an airbrush. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to go into cleaning products for the airbrush. And brush, like cleaning the brush. I always use this stuff. Get it at Hobby Lobby. This stuff works awesome for cleaning paintbrushes and even the airbrush. Of course, there's the magic Jesus juice. And if you want the recipe, you got to go over and ask Gil. He'll give it to you. I have this stuff. This stuff works awesome too. I will give you a warning though. Like the paint on a paintbrush, this will take it off. Just fair warning. I learned the hard way. Let's see. And the other thing I have is the airbrush station. I picked, that's the Micromark. It's the 15 by 20, I think. 15 wide, 20 deep. And then, I have a respirator. I have a bunch of other tools for the airbrush. And then after that, it's basically just paint and stuff like that. 2 of the things that I haven't mentioned yet are actually, one of them's running now, is my CR10, my filament printer, and my resin printer. That's PLA. That's the kind of stuff I like to print out with that. Like Spider-Man here is in all resin. This guy right here, this big robot, is all in PLA. So the possibilities are endless when it comes to this stuff. And I think for the most part, that's going to cover it. The one thing that I'm going to add is a product not to buy. And it's Green Stuff World brush cleaner. It kind of works the way it's supposed to. I'm not even sure. Like you're supposed to like put like the Jesus juice in this, and then it's supposed to run out and stay in here, and then it's supposed to keep this full, and for some reason it just leaks down through it. This was just $20, but like I said, product not to buy. Do not buy this. Oh, the one tool that I did not mention was my Dremel. I have a bunch of Dremel stuff, like cleaning. I think that's a sharpening stone. That's your buffing wheel. These things. And then I have a bunch of bits for like engraving stuff, carving stuff. And then the only other thing I have is waxes and stuff, and I don't even know where those are at the moment because it's been a while since I've done a car. But anyway, video 16 minutes long, so hopefully it's not too long for you. I will see you guys probably on Saturday. But if not, I will see you guys next time. Bye.